Yeah, so please go check out the previous part. In the previous part, Nikibuaka, how it is that there's this thing that I used to do back in the day. I still do it to this day since I right now get poverty stricken, so I can actually tell over professional white. So check out some get you a bubble gum. It's only because when I let you fire bubble go chepisi and letting about chepisi about the over professional white. Okay, righto. So this nuance that my cousin hated about me, it was nonetheless a nuance of somebody that she once shared a very strong relationship with, and she got embedded by it. This ritual, this seance with this tricycling like coven in Europe somewhere, the face that my cousin wore in that dream as she was being carried tricycle bubblegum. And basically the Lord was showing me the motivation behind the sorcery. The motivation behind the sorcery is yona chepisi yating. Long story short, you Karabo, and the loss of you, including every last iota of a nuance that you wore when you two were tight, is the thing emojang. Cause o ravazitse bokamoso ba hao, a ravaza relationship ya lona, a ravaza family ya hao, your mom and all, and all this to acquire things that now today don't matter. So ora aga tola beke dai chepis kwanzaring chick, but she can't get her back, so now she's killing her because she can't have her. Crimes of passion. Kishwagara witchcraft is a crime of passion. I did a whole series on that. Y'all go better check out my series. Please, go check it out. And while you're at it, like, follow, share, subscribe, do whatever, wherever you find yourself, just follow me or follow. I don't like doing calls to action. They just distract me so much. Anyway, whatever. Right, so that series where I was speaking about how witchcraft is a crime of passion because those who do it to you are people that actually love you. Yeah, no, this cousin of mine is now killing me because and now I'm not here to twanza chepisi anymore. All up in her grill in particular, like irritate somebody else. Now she's jealous for my future friendships. That's the thing. Yes, this cousin of mine was already busy with me one time when I went, like, before I lost everything. There was this wedding. Yeah, this other cousin of ours, go Mamilodi, that we went to, and go Lingalo Lena. This is I'm shady. She was already passing me shade and style already starting to be weird. I'm not busy getting tired. Mar neke so mo ne grand shop monitorong or haba neke mora neke so tla neke na haba neke mona neke sa di tlhaloganye ditoro tsa teng, right? And she was already passing me shade. And I remember at this wedding, one of my male cousins rocked up with Imedi Chiki, like a chirencha, rocked up kacherinyana that looked like a Lone Ranger stock seal alien when about to needed company. So not being kind to Mozalwane, I might just even evangelize the chick. Anyway, whatever, I'm sorry. So this chiquita, I sat next to her because my cousin was being weird. Like, she was the one with whom I was really tight. And here it is at Unangfa attitude. You know how to make some motongarona, the ice cubes more. Ice cubes more ramolomo. Hello. Like frost and steam because they're so cold in the room. Yeah, she gave me that kind of attitude. So I was like, okay, just, up her, like, yeah, neither regions. So get this chico cousin. So I sat next to this like lady chica that was with my cousin, and I was like, hey, how are you? She's like, hi, my name is Irato. Like, hi, Irato, okay, chef. So how do you know my cousin? Oh, how long have you guys been dating? Oh, Kenyavana. Nice to meet you. And I'm here hitting it up a storm, having a feisty conversation with this girl that feels relieved, like, because she was just sticking out like a sore thumb. So somebody's like, entertaining her type thing. And this cousin of mine, my cousin, because I get a little nutty bomba, the best friend. One point I'm getting along with another young lady, and she then all of a sudden comes and interrupts the conversation that I'm having with this girl and essentially snatches me away from this girl. And I was like, seriously, you're jealous for me? You just gave me attitude, chick. You're jealous for me? The relationship that I was now fostering with this girl, when I look at my cousin, my cousin never used to be that way. Like, whenever we would meet new people out there in the streets, on the spot, she was never jealous for me getting new friends, in the same way that I was never jealous for her getting new friends. But because she was severing our friendship and she was actively working to ransack our unity, the smallest little insincere, I'm just making small talk conversation with another female in emoja, following which I realized, I picked up, I spotted that, hey, you still like me, you dig me, even though you're funny these days. So stop acting a fool. Stop being funny, yo. Instead, that thing that she has for me, because I was the best there. Mama life in Umpolaila on. How I don't make a happy bomba in wincha. How about like a copana faith yana mokonengi or really kinelwing and omu? How about like a copana len tabising yana omu sighting? How about like a copana le pinking yana omu? Hebatu. Sisters, pinky len tabising le faithy le mina. Hi, Vani Bonaba happy who's a gang lawyer, ebeti chomi, talk about Relabana to hacker. ke o ka ba lokolla mara because o lahlile wena ke we can say demon ya go river euphrates e tlo release ka tribulation e tlo ntshang di locust. That's what you've made out of yourself, a menacing thing that is frankly insufferable for Christians. So let me go find a little bit of Ntabi saying o kerekang o ratang Jesu o ka seng loyeng o tlo tshabang modimo sufficiently enough go exercise self-control over stupid things like mona o tlo bang bomba yana ya go tshepega o ka se loyeng lenyalo la ka ha ke nyala le mpa ya ka ha ke na le ngwana. A friend grandshap that is genuinely going to be happy on my wedding day, who is going to plan a gift registry, who is going to plan a baby shower, who is going to plan a bridal shower yam. I'll be genuinely happy when I'm walking down the aisle. Otlo party mang smile sa Colgate white ngwana batho ha ke mo jwetsa hore husband o king fiance o king boyfriend e proposes ke fiance ere ke lo itatela Nthabiseng ere ke molate hle tlogela mo lifeng ke late maina go khoneng cause wena mo lifeng o han ke anka lo lata Carol le palesa since wena ga o di ken mara chiki ke mo ha batle ke be le palesa le Carol le maina le Nthabiseng ha batle ke be le faith ha batle ke be le nkemeleng ketseng guys bese ke ntlogelang go loya le sa batle bana ba batho go ba lo thola di bomba tse dintšha because you clearly failed the test of being bomba ya nodila ya fantuka tloela ngwana ba tswene pele ka ditšhomi tse new mara this cousin of mine akazingeni indaba zami ukuthi ngiyoba happy nabanye bangani and especially in romance ngoba umoshile lo muntu and akazingeni indaba zokubuka diphoso tsa gagwe dimo clapa di bushapa ka 5 finger dimo beile bumper ring di mo jodisa after school is after school ha di kene taba tsa lolwana le ntho tsa di entseng ke re he ema gawetsi cousin kwena o lahlileng a good thing, it wasn't broken, you try to fix it, so let me go mina nyo bloma ye no pink kodwa akazingeni indaba zokuthi never mind bloma no pinky but meet upinky at all. So now she has buried me in a hole hore ke ska kopana le nkemeleng le Nthabiseng wa batho. Ke tletsang na mo life ka situation e jwalo re tseng guys Baloi ban re tseng ko ba re tseng ha e bana o tlong tumpa ka betrayal o bosa batle ke lo ba le di friends le bankane ba bang ke tseng girl mpatla ke le lonely cause when I decided I do not get to have a life. Bread buttered on both sides, that's what you're doing. That's what we're doing here. Bread buttered on both sides. Have your cake and eat it too. That's what you want. Fat lady, it's not over until you sing. Is that what's good? And I hate it to be nampel. Cause Morana Jeso ungenza that girl. It is over. Cause you saw it fit to make it over. Azang minanga stop relationship here too. Nye meeting of tagati nama kalabashi nama beads. I did not go mina nyopeme mpe phobe sengitha ngifuni cousin yam. I didn't do that, girl. I didn't. You did. So let me go live my life. And so while I'm busy planning to go out there and live my life, she was like, I'm your die, dirty red die. I'm your die, dirty red die. I'm your die. I'm like, yo, futhi nezulu sakho siphume endleleni. As guys, ladies and gentlemen, lo tagati defeatism enge wesikele ya high sale. Defeatism. And motho teng ga sole ha qala Baloi ba teng hore grandpa ka utlwa botlhoko later on ha siera for days. We get our stocks here alien. They put themselves in a position to be alone. Like currently there is this like phantom going on in their minds that I'm the one whose life has been squandered, wasted by botlhaba ditlhare tsa bona. Instead, yibo abamoshe impilo zabo, yibo aba waste impilo zabo. They are the ones that have wasted their lives because it is a waste of a life to squander strong relationships that were founded, rooted in childhood. That is a waste. That is who is not at your wedding. That is who is not at your bridal shower. That is who is not the godmother of your children. That is the relationship that you couldn't afford to lose but that you squandered over the acquisition of material possessions. That is a waste of life because now you don't have anybody with whom to reminisce on childhood memories because you made sure they are not in your life, in your late lifestyle, in your late life. You made sure that labantu abasekho empilweni yakho masomdala manje uzokuga we one girl. Why? Because you extracted ibumba that was atswama mina lwena ko kretching ona atswama mina lwena ko kretching baja porridge kaofela esenang tsukiri sufficient le tee esenang tsukiri sufficient akitse borwa ba nyusa bana tee ko kretch mara that was what it is that we shared together. Memories in primary school, all that jazz. You made sure we can't reminisce about it. Says it'll be geriatric bad fair with scoliosis and all, tottering about facing our deathbeds. You took that away, not me.